This is a 500 capacity stainless steel food processing oven, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how it's built from scratch and why it's one of the most profitable sectors for agro-business in Africa. My name is Amadi, and I design and fabricate food processing equipment and agro-business systems here in Africa. In this video, I'll walk you through the design, the mistakes most people make, and the final testing of this oven. If you're looking to start or scale a fish processing or food processing business, this oven is designed to handle high volume, durability, and real profit. Make sure you watch till the end, because I'll show you the final performance test and explain why this design works better than many others. Let's get started. Alright, so before we move on to rack installation, let me briefly explain the stainless steel material used for this oven. Stainless steel is chosen here because it is food safe, durable, and resistant to rust, which is very important for food processing equipment. The thickness of the stainless steel used in this build is selected to handle high heat and continuous operation without warping over time. Using the right grade and thickness of stainless steel improves heat retention, hygiene, and long-term performance of the oven. This material choice ensures the oven is suitable for commercial food processing and long-term business use. Just as you can see me through on this, that's how high the quality is. It's a glass stainless, that's what we use, not the door one. So it's easier to clean, and the thickness is much more better for you in terms of long-term use, and also cost effective. Yes. All right. For the main structure of this oven, I'm using stainless steel square pipes to build the frame. Okay, the frame is the backbone of the entire oven, so it must be strong, stable, and able to handle both weight and heat over time. These stainless square pipes are ideal here because they resist rust, you understand, maintain strength, and support heavy stainless panels and internal trays. If the frame is weak or poorly aligned, the oven will develop problems like door misalignment, train instability, and long-term structural failure. This frame design ensures the oven remains solid even after years of continuous use in a commercial food processing environment. Alright, that's it. Alright, so inside the oven I'm using iron racks, you understand, to support the smoking or drying nets. These racks are designed to carry heavy food loads without bending or collapsing under heat. You understand? Proper rack spacing is also very important because it affects airflow, smoke distribution, and even drying across trays. If racks are properly designed, or poorly designed, food will cook unevenly and production efficiency will drop. This rack system is built to handle bulk processing, making it suitable for serious food processing businesses. People have asked, why don't we use stainless? Of course, this is iron, and it's stronger, like I said, because of the loads of the fish, of the products that will be on top. So yeah, all right, for the charcoal compartment or fire chamber, I'm using thick iron sheets, what we call checkered plates here, and this choice is very deliberate. The fire chamber is exposed to the highest temperatures, so the material must be able to handle intense heat without burning out quickly. Iron sheets are ideal here because they retain heat well and easier to maintain or replace when necessary. Alright, using stainless steel in the fire chamber would increase cost unnecessarily without improving performance at all. This design balances durability, cost efficiency, and heat performance, which is critical for profitable long-term operation. Alright, so before installing the racks, let me explain the angle frames used to support them. These angle frames are responsible for carrying the weight of the racks and the food load during operation. They are positioned and reinforced to prevent bending or failure under high temperatures and heavy use. Proper material selection and spacing here are very, very important because weak supports can compromise capacity and safety. These angle frames ensure the racks remain stable and aligned even during full loaded capacity processing. Alright? Okay. Alright, so you will notice that this oven uses different materials in different sections, right? And that's very intentional. Stainless steel is used where food safety, durability, and hygiene are very critical. Iron is used where extreme heat performance and cost efficiency are more important. Combining materials this way allows the oven to perform better, last longer, and remain affordable for business owners. This is one of the key differences between a professionally designed oven and a poorly planned one. Alright, so let's move on. We pay attention to cutting, right? Accuracy here prevents problems later. So you see, proper accuracy. So frame is ready and is assembled. Alright, this frame will carry the one side of the oven. So the plate inside and then place that's another plate. Alright, so now let's talk about the oven doors, because this is one of the most critical parts of the entire build. Right, a poorly designed door leads to heat loss, smoke leakage, and uneven processing system, which directly affects performance and inefficiency. Alright, this door is built using reinforced stainless steel frame and prevent warping under high temperatures. Proper sealing is also very important, so that when the door closes it must sit flush against the two frames to retain heat and control airflow. The hinges will be positioned and reinforced to handle repeated opening and closing without sagging over time. This design ensures durability, and consistent performance during commercial food processing operations. Most of these places will be smoothened out before fixing it to the general frame. All right. Okay, so door one done. Okay, so at this stage now, this door has been completed. Remember, this door has been double padded both sides, and there's a glass fiber inside to allow retainment of heat. All right. So now we are fixing one part of the door to the general frame of one side. So that's what we are doing. We're stacking it, right? Okay. Fixing one side of the door to one side of the frame. That's what we're doing right now. That's the second one right now. You can see we're placing them to avoid errors. They were fabricated individually, separately. Right now we're fixing on the frame that faces the outside where you access the oven. We'll still do the side frames and the back frame, and I'll carry you along. Alright, so we are done with this first door, the second door, and then we are fixing it to the general frame. Alright, so we're done with this side, coupling this side. I showed you how we're able to do this. Do that, do that, do that, do that. Then do the two doors and the top, and this other side to this side of the frame. So it's mainly the back now, and that's the last frame for the back. So we're going to cover the down, put the glass fibers, and then seal it up, and then we attach at the back. All right. I hope you're here. Please stay tuned. All right, so this is we marking out the space for the chimney. Trying to get the space for the chimney on the back frame of the door, of the oven. So yes, doing proper measurement for that, and I'll show you how we'll cut this section of the oven to have our chimney installed on this side of the frame. So in order to get it the same side, we've cut the other side. In order to get the same side, we have to also follow the measurements. Remember, the frames are the same measurement both here and at the back. We've cut the back, so we're trying to get the same measurement for this other side, so we can also cut this too. All right. See that? So here's it. We're done with this. The same thing with the other side too. As an installed chimney. Alright, so we are done with this. You can see this is the frame that will hold the racks for the steps for the racks. So these are the plates we first did that are. So we're done with this. This is installation of racks for the. This is the frame that would hold the racks that are coming inside the oven. So those are the, remember these other aspects. We've not covered this place. We've not covered this place. You know, they're not double padded yet. This is double padded. Alright. So we're installing this that would now hold the racks. Alright. Just for you to see. Hinges fixed already. You see them, that's what we're using, holding the doors to the frame. But remember, these are fixed from outside, not from inside, so the doors can open outside. At this stage, we are installing the angle frames that will support the racks inside the oven. These angle frames determine how the rack sits, how much weight they can carry, and how stable they remain during the operation. Proper alignment and spacing are very important. See the space here? They are important. Alright? Because they directly affect capacity, airflow, and safety. Each angle is measured and leveled and welded in position to ensure the racks remain straight and balanced in full loads. This step ensures the oven can handle high volume processing without stress or distortion over time. Alright? Okay, so we're now installing the door hooks or locking mechanism for the oven. These hooks are responsible for holding the doors firmly in place during operation, especially during the oven when the oven is under heat. Proper positioning is very important. Very important. Because it ensures the doors close tightly, preventing heat and smoke leakage. A secure locking system improves heat retention, fuel efficiency, and consistent performance during processing. This step completes the door system and prepares the oven for final installation and testing. Also notice that there is a hook here, so your oven can actually be locked while in use with these hooks that we use. So while in use and you don't want anybody to have access to whatever is inside your oven, probably you're not around, you can get a smaller key and lock up. Do you understand? Once you lock these places with a smaller key, no one can open the oven door. Alright, now we are laying the glass fibers. These fibers are crucial because they separate the sheets and help retain heat efficiently by trapping air between the layers. They act as a strong insulator, keeping warmth where we need it. It's important to spread them evenly and avoid compressing them so they can work at maximum efficiency. Remember, protective gear is essential when handling glass fibers as they can irritate the skin and lungs. This simple layer makes a huge difference in the performance of our setup. Remember, that's also why we say our ovens are double padded. So this is the glass fiber in between all sides of the oven. Alright, so if you notice, these whole panels have an equal distance between all of them, right? But look at this last one. you can see it's a bit slanted. Now it's intentional because that's where the tray will be, the tray for air collector, so we need it a bit slanted. The same thing with the one up here too, slanted for that last one. Alright, but if the other one is equal, I would try and make a reference to that in the future when we are done and we place the hot plate and oil collector. Alright, okay, so now we are done with coupling the whole of the body, both sides, all sides, and inside too. Alright, so now there's the face to fix the tires. This is how we fix our tire. Alright, this is done. Although there will be some coatings, this is done for now. So heading straight to do the rack and get the rack ready. Remember we did this for the temperature gauge. This is for the temperature gauge. I'll show you how this works. You can see the tires and everything. Alright. Getting closer. As for the net, so this will be tacked together, then the net placed on top. Alright, so we're welding the beds onto the angle frame now to complete the racks. This step is very important because it gives the structure its final strength and stability. Once the welding is done, the racks can safely carry weight without bending or shifting. We're making sure every joint is properly aligned and securely welded. You understand? So the finish is solid and durable. After this, the racks will be fully formed and ready for the next stage of installation. Alright, so the first one, the lead. That's the net, that's the rack there. You can see it. You can see it from under. These other ones are coming too. Alright, getting closer. So we're done here, and just to show you the oven, we're also done cleaning and washing it here. Okay, just showing you around. It's set now. What's remaining now is the charcoal compartments to have been done. They've all been fabricated here too. What's remaining now is the installation of the accessories, the gas accessories, the hose, the temperature gauge, and all. That's the charcoal compartment. Remember, this oven is both gas and charcoal powered. You can choose to use any of them you want, anyone you want. If you want to use gas, fine. If you want to use charcoal, fine. That's the charcoal compartment I just showed you now. Alright? That's the gate for it. That's the opening for that. It has its own hook. You must have seen how we fix all those things. Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Okay, so now we are installing the gas burners. Now, this aluminum here is very, very, very important. You can see there's a mark there. See that place that is marked that I'm showing you right now. Don't let this to pass that place. I will explain that to you soon. Because without oxygen, there is no combustion. We'll repeat it here too. Same thing. See that line. Make sure while it's in use, you don't try to cover that space there, or else you won't be able to get your blue flames. You just get yellow flames. Okay. So now we are done with that, and we are fixing the hose, the gas hose, which we must have already prepared for you. Yours is just to connect to the clip and tighten it. Okay. This other side with the same thing. There's already a T-connect. I will still emphasize on that soon. Make sure you tighten so there won't be gas leakage. Alright, so you can see after we've connected it to the cylinder, where we light it up, you can see it. Control from there. You open your gas from here. At this point, you open your gas here. Your gas inlet, your gas flows in through the inside. Then you light up your burners. Make sure the charcoal compartment is not there where you are doing this. Remove your charcoal compartment. You can see the flames. You can see the flames. You can see them. The racks are properly lit. That's the T-connect. So what that means is that one cylinder can serve everything. One cylinder. We'll give you this industrial control too. It's part of your package. You can see the connect, so you're not using one cylinder for two cylinder. That's the temperature gauge. You're not doing anything. You only just to screw it inside. It measures the heat inside. Remember, every product has its own temperature. You understand? Bread has its temperature. Fish has its temperature, which I must have done in most of my other videos. Please watch so you can learn how to use these ovens for different purposes. You can see it's one cylinder that is serving it. Now this is very important. This is how to screw your burner, because your burner doesn't come ready screwed. Now this is how you screw your burner in. There's already a space for you to just connect. You will see a hole there. You will see a hole in that place. All right. back to this place. I don't want you to forget this. Don't forget this part. Don't forget this part. Don't forget this part. You see where the lines are, where the line is marked. Don't forget it. You clip, you put your hose, loosen your clip a bit, bring it very close to the mouth and tighten. Don't forget this part, please. See that space there where the aluminum is covering? Don't forget that. Very, very important. Leave that hole there. Your control is ready. Your burner is tightened and it's ready for you to light up once it's connected to your cylinder. Alright. You can see that too. It's very clear. That's your regulator. That's where you control where you lock your gas or you open it from. That is the T-connect. I'm emphasizing on this for a purpose. Just connect to a cylinder and you open up and your gas is going in. In order to give it final entrance into the oven, you open your control. If you lock your control, there will be gas inflow. Very important, this T-connect, but we must have done that for you already. When we build your oven, that comes with your oven. You can see that. That's where you open from. Very, very important. For those asking me how to use the oven, you can see that this is not giving us red flame. That's because of that space there that I told you not to cover. Alright? Just have to emphasize on most of these things. Pay attention to these parts. You can see your flame. You can see your flame. It can be controlled when you move that cylinder a bit. Just make sure it's exactly on the line that we've marked for you, so it does not give you blue flame, yellow flame, I mean to say. You can see. Alright. Now, if you're not using your gas, you can insert your charcoal compartment. You know, bring your charcoal compartment out. Fill it up with charcoal. Light it up. Make sure you get your red hot burning coal before you slot in. You understand? Not fire, not the fire. Make sure you get your red hot flame before slotting in, and always put your charcoal your oil collector, which also doubles up as a hot plate. Very important, so that the oil coming from your fish will not drip on top of the burner and cause an explosion, because oil is also explosive. Do you understand? So that's the oil collector that collects it. Why it's slanted is because there's a funnel there, so the oil drips towards where the funnel is. You can put something down to collect it, to collect your oil. That oil is of no use actually. In another video I will show you how to get fish oil from your fish. Alright, so that's your oven. That's it. 500 capacity oven, all set and done. All set and done. And that's the owner of the oven. Live Fish Logistics. You can see them moving their oven. The oven is ready. Ideally, it takes us about 3 days to couple your oven. If you are doing for a government organization, if you are doing in large quantity, we will come down to your site to build these ovens. No matter the quantity, we can build 50 of these ovens in 2 weeks. Alright? Alright. So that's it. If you're coming to pick up your oven, you can. If you want us to deliver to you, we can deliver to you too. But these people have to come pick up their oven because they have a truck. If you have watched this video and everything up to this point, then you know the truth. This is not just a video. This is not noise on the internet. This is a call to action. For too long, Nigerians have complained in private, argued in comment sections, and whispered in fear. But history does not change from silence at all. It changes when ordinary people decide that they've had enough. The sleeping giant is not the government, neither is it the institutions. The sleeping giant is you. If you're tired of being ignored, tired of being exploited, tired of watching your future slowly disappear, then don't just share this video. Reach out, connect, organize. I'm opening the door for real conversations, real coordination, and real action. You can reach me directly on 080 731 22596. 080 731 22596. The number must have been on the front part of all of almost all the times you've been watching this video, preferably WhatsApp, right? And if you've not followed right now on YouTube, if you've not clicked on follow, I think you're missing out, because there are lots of videos like this on how to build these things, right? So please follow and then like. Another place you can see me is at my office at Ovens and Farms, opposite Snake Cafe restaurant here in Lagos. Snake Cafe is on Google Maps. All right. This is not about fame, neither is it about money. This is about our future. If you believe Nigeria can be better, if you believe we deserve better more, or we deserve more rather, then don't stay asleep. Stand out, stand up, speak out. The giant must wake. This movement starts now. All right.